This is Nikki J, and I'm back on the block. Come along with me. Let's go.
We going brick by brick, house by house. Came a long way from getting off the block, but getting back on the block. Yeah, come on. We getting back on the block. Yeah, we Nikki J, y'all. Yeah, Nikki J, y'all.
So, Mr. Robinson, this is our first day of clean out. Why do you feel like it's important to come and volunteer and help me?
Because it's a principle called giving. And if you give, it will be given to you. And I want to volunteer and give my time. It don't take much to give a little time to help something that's positive. In a neighborhood where I live at.
Okay.
That's why I feel important for me to volunteer to do this.
Wow, I wish more people thought like you. I mean, and that's why I felt that it was important for your sister to have the first home, your sister-in-law, because I see the compassion that you have for this neighborhood. This is, I mean, it can't go without being said. Mr. Robinson, what would you like to see on Terry?
Like I said, just a lot of residential homes. It's a lot of families here already that's established here, that's been here. And you know, I want, you know, it's to bring the neighborhood back up to where people can sit back and walk up and down and enjoy the neighborhood together.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Just where their children can enjoy the neighborhood together. We raising our kids. I got grandbabies, great-grandbabies, children, and my family is in this neighborhood. And this is where I came from years ago.
This your girl Nikki J, and I am back on the block, my childhood neighborhood, Terry Street, and we have Mr. Ray Holman here, who's a general contractor, who's coming to help volunteer his services and his time, who feels it's very important for this street to grow along with the urban core. Ray, why do you want to give back to the urban core? Why do you feel that it's important to help out?
Well, I realize a lot of these neighborhoods have a lot of history and has the opportunity to revitalize the community as a whole. So if you take house by house and then you do it block by block, I believe you can restore it. And you give the people hope in the community, and you have something to look forward to towards the future. And hopefully that'll help stabilize and hopefully stabilize even your school system as well, which is greatly needed. But I figure when the people see you working, sometimes that gives people a desire to participate themselves in making a difference.
So Ray, I know you grew up, is it the Ville? What area did you grow up in?
Well, I guess I grew up on the north side. I grew up pretty much in the Walnut Park area.
Okay.
I would say pretty much that area, but the same thing has occurred in that area as has happened in some of these other neighborhoods as well. But it's some of the roots of the neighborhood some of it's been lost, but I found a lot probably a couple weeks ago when they had homecoming, and you saw a lot of people come back, and which people could remember how nice these neighborhoods had been. And even back over there by Northwest, people wanted to come back to the city, but they realized it takes more than one person to make a difference. And really, that's when you have to really have unity. But when you have the commitment of the aldermen as well as your committee persons within the neighborhood, then they can help give you some strength, as well as go out and show the people in the community that we come together as a body of one. And I think in most cases, a lot of people have lost a lot of hope because they don't really think nobody's out here for them. But that will restore that, and hopefully that will help revitalize. When some people see people do some good things, then they want to get out there and participate themselves. And hopefully that'll make a difference. And I like to see it because I like the city as opposed to the county, because I like brick houses.
Okay.
You know.
All right. So how long do you think this project will take to just roll out? Because we're going to roll this project out. I am going to start over here with West St. Louis City. I know I have a couple of people that are that reside in the Walnut area, Walnut Park area, or that have grown up in the Walnut Park area, such as you, Andre, my friend that I grew up with, Robert Addison, who's doing great things with the youth. How long do you, or I'm not going to say how long, what I'm going to say is, do you see this really turning into something big and becoming a movement? It's a lot of work, but I know.
It's a lot of work, and that's the only thing, because the only thing about rehabbing and when you have to try to return something back to its original, it takes a little bit longer than it does to build something, because you're trying to preserve so much. And in doing so, that's when time can be a factor. So then the more people you got involved and the more funding you get, the faster it can go.
Right.
But usually a typical rehab, you know, you might be looking at somewhere between a minimum of 6 months to a year.
Okay.
You know.
Which is, I mean, if we can do, even if we could do 2 houses in a year, you add that up 10 years, you know, I mean, look at what we could do, 2 houses in a year, 5 years, that's 10 houses. On this street particularly, it's 15 houses that are LRA. And if we can do 10 houses in 5 years, we've changed Terry almost. We've changed, you know, 80% of Terry. So I feel that with hope, with the funding, with the city behind us, thank you to Jamila Nasheed for wanting to really look more into my project. Thank you to the provost of St. Louis Community College, Forest Park, who wants Larry Johnson, who, I mean, he's all about building community and education. Just had a meeting with him. Thank you to Mary Cobb over at Forest Park. Thank you to PNC Bank, the community developers there. We have some really good people that are really trying to help this project move along. 2017 is going to be the year for Back on the Block. I thank you for coming to volunteer. On the count of 3, Ray, which, I mean, you have to like listen up a little bit. This is Nikki J, so you got to be a little bit hip with me. So we're gonna, I mean, you know, the slogan's on my shirt. We're going brick by brick,
Brick by brick,
house by house,
house by house.
come a long way from getting back to the hood,
Come a long way from getting back to the hood,
but we are going back on the block.
but we're going back on the block.
You're watching Back on the Block, and we'll be back right after this break.
Cricket's got you covered like a blanket on a pig. Our plans cost little and our network is big. Like a great big gorilla in a pompadour wig. Great is great when big is big. You can text and like and swipe and stream. It's a great big network of your great big dreams. It's a obvious call. It's the great big network sending love to us all.
I was sick of working dead-end jobs. I wanted to have a career. Veteran gave me the hands-on experience to build my future. Them teachers were very good.
The purpose of them coming to Veteran is to learn a trade. As an instructor, I'm gonna be there for them.
They just made me feel like a brand new person.
He's been working with me for some years, and I'm proud of him and the things that they have instilled in him.
I wanted to follow in my dad's footsteps. But now I figured out through Veteran, I could be better than my dad. Veteran had really changed my life.
We going brick by brick, house by house. Came a long way from getting off the block, but getting back on the block. We getting back on the block. Nikki J, y'all. Nikki J, y'all.
Hey Ken, how are you?
How you doing, Miss Nicole? How
Thank you for coming.
My pleasure, my pleasure.
All right, so this is the project. This is the demolition work that I need. The dumpster was donated to me, and now I need demo work. Please don't charge me a lot because I am running on very low charitable funds, but it's very important that this house is done
No problem.
under the Back on the Block Charitable Foundation.
No problem at all.
You want to go in and see what we're working with?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
All right.
Okay, Ken.
Oh,
so this is more like crap. I mean, you know, we got the couch. We got
Absolutely.
it's smelter from the roof leaking.
Absolutely.
That has to be cleaned out. Some of the stuff I can help, You know what I mean? Some of the stuff I can help with.
No problem. I got guys that'll do it.
Okay.
No problem at all.
So this little small room.
Okay.
Like I can't lift this, I can't lift that, but like some of the, like the stuff off the floor.
Don't worry about it.
I mean, we can help with this.
Don't worry about it. We get dirty every day.
Okay.
Some of the stuff we're gonna do, we're gonna put up this carpet, and we're gonna take down this suspended ceiling. We'll take out all the paneling, and there's probably plaster behind here. We'll take out the plaster down to the last, to the studs, so it'll allow the electrician, the plumber, the heating and cooling guy, everybody to have full access to what they need to have access to.
So will we just do
we'll do the total demolition.
the interior walls and the exterior walls we keep, right?
Yeah, the exterior walls we can't do it, or the house will come down. So we
Okay.
have to do just the interior walls.
Okay.
The kitchen, straight shot. I'm thinking cabinets, refrigerator here, cabinets wrap around
Okay.
here. Take this window out. Cabinets come around, no up cabinets.
So we can close that window. I don't have to worry about buying another window.
No ma'am, but I'm thinking out here we can put your window, 2 windows, give it natural light.
Okay.
But I know the main thing you're concerned about right now is cleaning everything else.
Yeah, I want to be able to see it. I want to be able to see it. So what's like the square footage? What do you charge?
Well, when I walked around in here, it was like it was 25 to 30 cubic yards.
Okay.
And we usually charge like $25, $30, $40, depending on what it is. So it can run anywhere from $600 to $1,200 to clean this out. But since it's you and what you're doing here, I'll donate my time and a few of my guys, and we'll just help you get it out free of charge.
Oh, thank you.
No problem.
Thank you, kids, so much. Okay.
Don't tell nobody I told you that. No, I'm just joking. This is a
Well, you're on
thing you're
TV,
doing.
so I
This is
think
a
that people are gonna know.
This is
But
a
it's
wonderful thing
charitable.
you're doing.
Thank you.
Yeah, I got to do my part to help you.
This is really from the bottom of my heart. So I'm so excited. I got my dumpster donated. I got my time and labor for the demo. I got volunteers out. This is really what St. Louis is about, and us coming together. Thank you so much. I mean, from the bottom of my heart. I mean, 'cause the funds are just, I have to really pan out what I'm going to buy, what I'm going to. I have to be very strategic. And this is the first process outside of, buying the cabinets and, and we have some major home improvement stores, but this clean out was really worrying me because it's so much. I haven't been able to sleep because it was just worrying me.
Well, you don't have to worry anymore. We got you.
Oh, thank you.
No problem.
We are back on the block. So are we ready to go and start cleaning out?
We're ready to go.
All right, let's go. You're watching Back on the Block, and we'll be back right after this break.
Cricket's got you covered like a blanket on a pig. Our plans cost little and our network is big. Like a great big gorilla in a pompadour wig. Great is great when big is big. You can text and like and swipe and stream. It's a great big network of your great big dreams. It's a no duh, obvious call. It's the great big network sending love to us all.
I was sick of working dead-end jobs. I wanted to have a career. Battle Rock gave me the hands-on experience to build my future. Them teachers were very good.
The purpose of them coming to Veterot is to learn a trade. As an instructor, I'm gonna be there for them.
They just made me feel like a brand new person.
He's been working with me for some years, and I'm proud of him and the things that they have instilled in him.
I want to follow in my dad's footsteps. But now I figured out through Veterot, I could be better than my dad. Veterot had really changed my life.
We going brick by brick, house by house. Came a long way from getting off the block, but getting back on the block. Yeah, come on, we getting back on the block. Yeah, Nikki J, y'all. Yeah, Nikki J, y'all.
Hey, Karen.
Hi, Nikki.
How you doing?
All right, all right.
So, 5044 is yours, right?
Yes.
So last episode you got 5044. How do you
Yes.
feel about that?
It's so surreal. It's like it's really happening now. I can see things shaking and moving.
Are you ready to move in your new house?
I am ready.
Are you ready to work hard?
I am ready
Because
to
we gonna work hard.
Get my
This is a lot of hard work.
Yes.
I don't know if you ever redid a home before, but this is going to be a lot of hard work.
Yes.
Your blood, sweat, and tears. I told you this is what you have to do.
Yes.
So this dumpster was donated to us by a very good company from Clayton, Missouri. They donated the dumpster.
Okay.
We have people that are here to work today that's going to help us start ripping this out, this
Okay.
house out. How are you like excited? Are you?
Yes, I've been driving by, waiting to see this dumpster so I can know it's time to go and start getting my hands dirty and, you know, just getting in there.
Have you given your landlord the notice?
Oh, I've talked to him, yes. Yeah.
What would you like to see in this house?
Me.
Besides you, what would you like to see in the house?
I just like to see I just want to see each frame day by day, week by week, month by month, to get, you know, as it progresses and be all that I know it can be. And then after that, I add my little.
Well, I want to share something with you. So I'm going to fix up this house with you today, like clean it out with all the volunteers. And I don't know if this is a very special necklace.
Okay.
So this necklace reads, "She lives a happy life."
Okay.
And I live a happy life.
Oh.
And I want you to live a happy life.
I believe that's gonna happen.
So next time,
It means so much.
next time I go to the boutique, I'm gonna have the necklace for you. This necklace is very special to me, and it was purchased for me. And I'm gonna purchase one for you because I feel like you work very hard,
Oh.
and you need to live a happy life.
Yes. Turn around.
So, you know I always present you with a hard hat.
Yes.
So this is your hard hat.
Okay.
And are you ready?
I'm ready.
Let's go. We're
All
ready.
right.
We going. Well, we have to say it. Okay, I have to wipe my tears. Because we are what? We are
Back on the block.
That's right. Let's go.
Tell me all the way to the dumpster. I'm going all the way to the dumpster.
Okay, well let's take this out to the dumpster.
Back to the block. Back on the block.
Wait. This one? Wait, you gotta go from the bottom.
Back on the block.
Girl power, Karen. This last piece. Bring them in. Bring your asses up. This is the fun part. It's your house, girl. Woo! Don't you feel good?
Good.
I even have a. She's strong. She loves this house. There it is. Let's give it to the man. Somebody take this down. This week's tip of the day.
Hi, I'm Tim, and it's time for your tip of the day. Clipboards. You can find them at any store, and it's a key to success to keep your thoughts for your projects organized. So you can write down your ideas and check them off one at a time, keep things flowing, and not get overwhelmed by the whole project itself. One purpose of taking along a clipboard is to write all your ideas down so So when you go to the store, you're not delaying your project. When you walk in and have all these options and choices available to you, you can get exactly what you need and head back to the project to get everything done. And another purpose of having your clipboard is writing everything down, keeping a list that you can check off one task at a time, keeping your project rolling, saving you time and money. This is Tim, and you just heard your tip of the day.
This week's tip of the day. You're watching Back on the Block, and we'll be back right after this break.
Cricket's got you covered like a blanket on a pig. Our plants cost little and our network is big. Like a great big gorilla in a pompadour wig. Great is great when big is big. You can text and like and swipe and stream. It's a great big network of your great big dreams. It's a no doubt, obvious call. It's the great big network sending love to us all.
I was sick of working dead-end jobs. I wanted to have a career. Battle Rock gave me the hands-on experience to build my future. Them teachers were very good.
The purpose of them coming to Battle Rock is to learn a trade. As an instructor, I'm gonna be there for them.
They just made me feel like a brand new person.
He's been working with me for some years, and I'm proud of him and the things that they have instilled in him.
I want to follow in my dad's footsteps. But now I figured out through Battle Rock, I could be better than my dad. Battle Rock had really changed my life.
We going brick by brick, house by house. Came a long way from getting off the block, but getting back on the block. Yeah, come on, we getting back on the block. Yeah, Nikki J, y'all. Yeah, Nikki J, y'all.
Today was the first demo day. Thank you to all the volunteers. Thank you to Tim Shinsky. As you can see, I worked a lot. I mean, get it in there. Mr. Robinson says hallelujah. I say I'm hungry. I say let's go feed the volunteers.
Wow.
I'm
in agreement with that.
Thank you, Karen. Karen, how do you feel today?
Hey, you asked for blood, sweat, and tears. I got some sweat right now, and I feel great.
And she's strong, and I thought I was strong. She's way stronger than I am. She tore that paneling down like it was no tomorrow. But I want to say, today really marks a very special day for Back on the Block and Karen got her house.
Yay!
She's a great mother. She's very good in the community. Her brother-in-law, Mr. Robinson, is really good in this community and good for this community. And I just feel like I'm doing the right thing by presenting this house to her. If you want a home with Back on the Block Charitable Foundation, email us at backontheblock3030@gmail.com. Tell us your story. Tell us why you feel like you need a home. Tell us the struggles that you're going through. We read every email. We have a lot of people that are willing to volunteer and help, and this organization is going to be big for 2017. We are trying to blow it out the water. Again, a special thanks to Ken from Brick and Mortar volunteering the demolition services. Thanks to the home health care company that donated the dumpster. Thanks to the people that are giving us the roof as charity. Thanks to Tim Shinsky, architect, that came out to look and to help us. Thanks to Mr. Robinson. Thanks to my neighbor across the street, Tim, U.S. Army, United States Army. Thanks to everybody on Terry and in this community, and thanks to the people in Clayton that are willing to help this cause. I can never say thank you enough to people all over. Again, special thanks to State Senator Jamila Nasheed, who thinks what I'm doing is wonderful, and she really wants to become a part of this and help out in any way she can. To my co-host, Randall Cahill, my radio show co-host, attorney Randall Cahill for Urban Society. He's really involved. James Hill. Just thank you, everybody. Thank you, St. Louis. And I really need your help on this project, because we cannot keep making people feel like they are not as equal as others. The rich get rich and the poor get poor. We cannot continue to keep doing this. We all need help in this city and in the county, and we need to help each other. We are one. Despite race, despite color, despite socio-economical background status, we are human and we are one. You're watching Back on the Block, and we'll be back right after this break.
Cricket's got you covered like like a blanket on a pig. Our plans cost little and our network is big. Like a great big gorilla in a pompadour wig. Great is great when big is big. You can text and like, swipe and stream. It's a great big network of your great big dreams. It's a no-duh, obvious call. It's the great big network sending love to us all.
I was sick of working dead-end jobs. I wanted to have a career. Veteran gave me the hands-on experience to build my future. Them teachers are very good.
The purpose of them coming to Veteran is to learn a trade. As an instructor, I'm gonna be there for them.
They just made me feel like a brand new person.
He's been working with me for some years, and I'm proud of him and the things that they have instilled in him.
I want to follow in my dad's footsteps. But now I figured out through Veteran, I could be better than my dad. Veteran had really changed my life.
We going brick by brick, house by house. Came a long way from getting off the block, but getting back on the block. We getting back on the block. Nikki J, y'all. Nikki J, y'all.
We're gonna really build this community up and make Terry a nice place. Nobody's gonna scare us away. Nobody scared me away when I lived here. Nobody's gonna scare Tim away. Nobody's gonna scare us away from Terry. Nobody's gonna scare Karen away. Nobody's gonna scare Mr. Robinson away. We are bringing it back on the block.
Back on the block.
We're reclaiming this neighborhood, West St. Louis City. So this is Nikki J, and I'm here with Karen Wallace, presenting her with 5044 Terry. This is our first day of cleanup with my volunteers because we are
Back on the block.
Thank you.
Hallelujah.
And tune in for another segment of Back on the Block.
Hallelujah.
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 If you've never been to the city, hallelujah. I think we can too. Terry is a street with a lot of good people on it.
Got a lot of potential in it.
I love you too. Come here. Come here. He likes my TV show. This is Tim.
You need a mask in there.
I need a mask. Tim. Tim and Tim on Terry with Nikki J, and we are back on the block. Yay! 1, 2, 3, put that down. You don't need candy anyway. I buy you. You gotta say it like Mr. Robinson.
We're going
back on the block.
We're going back on the block.
Say it like you were in school with your friends.
We're going back on the block.
That's right. Come on. So I'm going to say it with you. Come on. You say it with us. 1, 2, 3. We going brick by brick, house by house. Took a long time. We going back on the block. That's right. Watch yourself Sunday. You'll be on Sunday.
Oh, what?
ABC 30.
Oh, say